have the user flow showcasing the idea in a way that
What he's saying is right.
But okay, how is the platform? If there's no email notifications, if I use the service for free, how are they going to? How are you guys going to tell me that hey, it's in 5 months and in 1 month you're going to have to sign a transaction?
So am I able to create the wallet I already own? Because I know the privacy and how much it's managing the keys got it. Net with others also are.
Yeah, we cannot do the post request to blockchain without people deliberately clicking that event because that has to be yours, right? Your fee.
Being in like this environment where you are pressed for time, you have 1 week or 3 days or 36 hours. You're like, let's get it done. So it's just, I love the thrill of that.
So I talked to hackers from Japan, US, and India, and Canada.
you're around, sir. Morning cup of coffee.
So, my name is Nori. I'm currently based in San Francisco, but I'm originally from Japan.
Hi, I'm Bashar. I'm from Toronto.
Hi, so I'm Aditi. I am from Pune, India.
Yeah, my name is Jonathan and I live in San Francisco, California.
Folks are using the Alchemy API and leveraging in very interesting ways.
I've been using Alchemy since 2 years now. I've been using the node URLs or the other services they provide.
They try to solve the Leo program for me and also try to onboard the new people on the Web3. This is the most important things to make Web3 much bigger in my understanding. So I really appreciate that I can join the Alchemy program.
I was actually participating in ETH San Francisco where we won first place for Alchemy track. It kind of formulated to, being here now. So I'm stoked to be here.
They're looking at some of the API we offer and kind of come up with really interesting use cases. Even the ones that are not advertised, they kind of find their way to kind of use our APIs and leverage it to build an interesting project, which is really interesting to see.
Okay, it's like paper and puzzle. So pretty much like we have a whole post on it. So what giving back was it in Bangladesh, and the guy who invented it won the Nobel Prize.
Wait, come again. Start from the beginning.
So pretty much in Bangladesh they were able to.
So the project we're working on is quite interesting, right? So Grameen Bank, which was a bank in Bangladesh, what they did was they had microfinancing. So they offered loans to people who did not have much credit history, and it was very difficult for them to get those loans, right? And the reality is that even a small loan could mean a lot to them, so that could help them break out of that cycle of poverty, right? So taking a Web 2 concept, or even just a banking concept that won a Nobel Prize, and riffing off of that, we've decided to create a exchange where people can pool their money together and invest in a DEX that can return high yields. But the different thing is that the yield will be distributed per cycle to a different person. So if you and your 10 friends were investing $100, let's say, it would all get pooled, and then one of you would get picked with the entire yield.
The reality
Well,
is
it's
that
like a lottery.
it is.
Yeah.
But the reality is that it's cyclic. So far, we did like a lottery because the people who were it over time, it's fine.
But there's no surety that your turn will come, right? It's just random. You're picking people at random, so.
There is surety because you cannot get picked twice within a cycle.
Okay.
So it's me, you, him,
Yeah.
but then not you again until he goes, and then me.
Okay.
And then I love how the Alchemy team really connects with you, and they'll always look at the idea and sort of be like, oh yeah, that's a great idea, bro, go, your idea to the moon, rather than being like that. They're very like specific with their feedback.
So you can use wall or account kit for that. What's your eligibility criteria? Why do you need ZK for that? Like, you don't need to pull up the whole wallet history.
Sahil is an amazing DevRel. Like, the fact I could message him and get an instant response, I don't think I've ever met a DevRel that could do that for me. And the support app guy is unparalleled. It feels like he's a large language model always there, because he's just on top of things all the time, and he just knows every error. He knows every problem I'm facing, And I was able to talk to him about this idea, and he was able to give us the correct, approach to it, so it could be more sensical. So pretty much we have a very basic splash page. It goes through a cycle, everyone's trying to prosper, a way to grow wealth together, fairly and transparent. No Web3, which is new. And then it goes into perhaps how it works, the sign-in using Alchemy.
Yeah.
And then it goes into the different kind of dexes you can invest in interface.
Okay.
And then now this is the time what you're looking for here is like the actual Alchemy API. To always begin with the most pressing technical thing, rather than wasting your time with like the splash page and the React function.
As long as it works, that's all that matters. You can always beautify it later.
I'm excited we have a really valid problem. I look forward to implementing it using the 4 Alchemy APIs you're working with and the account kit. And I just can't wait to see like that fully fleshed out user interface with all the bells and whistles. And I just can't wait to present it and to get feedback from the judges, and who knows, maybe we'll win a bounty or two, right?
I'm really interested in authentication to build something in, for instance. So am I able to connect the wallet I already own? Because I know the private key now managing with this wallet. Connect with other social apps.
Yes.
How to do that?
Yes, through account kit.
I want to build the social logging feature to the same smart account, and currently I'm very focusing on the Discord server for my regional product. So my idea is log in the wallet from Discord using Discord account, which is like social account, and transfer the money or NFT to the random person on Discord channel. I say.
Yeah, so now you just signed up. When you signed up, it created a smart wallet for you. And then also, you're gonna mint an NFT. So if you just click there, it has not deployed yet, but if you try to mint the NFT, it will create your smart wallet and then mint an NFT within the same transaction. Yeah, and then after this, if you do anything, it has already created your smart wallet, and then it will just use that smart wallet going forward. Yeah.
Generally, it's helpful, and also really good things is they know what their specialty is quite clearly. So if I have an issue related to the smart account, I'm gonna ask with Sahil, because he told me that this bounty is the things he's managing and that he's very familiar with.
And do they generate the new wallet? The new.
If you are signing up for the first time, then yes.
You will have a...
What is not the first time? What if not the first? The second.
Then it will just use your industry wallet, which is it has already created Kariba smart wallet. Okay, yeah, I want that.
There's one way I'm very excited about is to explore. There's alternative web authorizations. So, for instance, if I have a 2 or 3 Discord accounts, I want to make sure that I can transfer the account from account A to account B or account B to account C. And then it's kind of always a trade-off of security and usability and the UX. But I want to maximize the availability of the UX side to make sure the minimum level of the privacy. So that's what I'm interested in to just explore.
Yeah, so we had a couple of different project ideas. First was a splitwise for Web3. using smart accounts through Alchemy, and we transitioned into a different idea. And I think the idea is going to be.
Would you be interested? Your crypto is locked somewhere, and when you die, like your parents get all of your crypto. Yeah, you'd be interested to pay for it. Like every year you have to pay a subscription, for example, like $100,000.
It's like life insurance for your wallet. Everybody dies, right? So what do you do with the crypto wallet when you die? You can't do anything about it. There's no one holding it on your behalf, and you can't sign it over as a will to someone. So that's the general idea. We're building a way so you can use multi-sig and smart account wallets to basically give ownership of your wallet to your spouse or your loved ones in case of an emergency that you die or, yeah.
To do that, man, from the data and about this wallet, please, man.
Can I ask you what? This is the second death wallet idea that you've come up with.
Because it's a real thing, because it's a very real thing, it's a real problem, right? This guy from Alchemy, he tweeted about it, it's spoilable.
Really?
Yeah, you read about it. You should open just your account in non-anonymous, like in non-logged when you can see your tweet.
What?
Just open Twitter.
Yeah.
So actually, funny story, this is Zahil's idea from about 2 years ago. Our buddy AJ, who's on our team, saw a tweet and remembered it from 2 years ago, and now we're actually building the product. So thanks for the free idea, but we're building it for you.
I'm ready to.
If someone dies, their community can still withdraw their funds from their bank account, but in Web3, those funds can never be recovered. As I say, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Right? So you can have we'll build it.
I'm looking forward to actually seeing what the other developers create, and I just want to see like the creativity behind what they're building, and just looking at blockchain technology from a different lens.
How you feeling there, Yanni Cruz? I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. Just getting our idea put together. Looks like we're landing on something right now.
Yeah.
Gonna go to Devcon and to the Builders Hub and mingle around, see what other people are building, and it should be a good time.
Can I wear this hat?
Yeah. Oh wow.
Ribbit.
Thing, right? But as service, we have to store that privately, which is not possible, which is not right. And yeah, if you have a key though. Yeah, we cannot do the post request to blockchain without people deliberately clicking that event, because that has to be yours, right? Your fee. You don't want to give it to any service, so it's us.
We're working pretty hard to understanding like the logistics behind it. The team has already got the GitHub going. All the code is like starting. We're just really trying to make sure that we're lined up with the technicalities of what's capable with Alchemy.
To do stuff, or if you're already logged in.
It's not you're logged in, but whenever you're logged in, you always have an access token. I'm just giving you the best example, access token, right? An access token need to be stored some. So access token generally used to save that text as a cookie in our browser, and it can invalidate after some period of time.
What he did in his example, he gave a MetaMask, he signed MetaMask when he's logging on, and basically say everything that I want you to do, then they will handle it without me having to change that.
But still, you need to open your laptop, still type something to do, like which you can actually do manually as well, which is not that difficult.
But okay, how is the platform? If there's no email notifications, if I use the service for free, how are they going to? How are you guys going to tell me that, hey, it's in 5 months and in 1 month you're going to have to sign a transaction? So that is who's going to tell me that? Right? I'm not saying that is why you're using. So that's our selling point. That's why you're using us
Okay.
right? There's no transfer events gonna happen. There's no transfer. You don't have to anything. You're already the owner of it, but now you are not. Now you lost your ownership because you're dead. Your parents get the 100% ownership.
I understand.
That's only gonna and that's already lost.
I understand. The whole night. It's okay. It was just hack. Yeah, I think we got it. I think we got it.
We had office hours with the Alchemy team, and then Jerry, so we discussed our idea with Jerry. So he suggested that whatever we were trying to build was the community funding thing. So we wanted to have a one single winner for one particular month, but then it had a lot of complications, which involved if one user pulled out, then how do we handle the penalties and stuff. So it was getting a lot complicated. So we had he suggested that we modified it a bit to so that all users receive the profits. But then we also thought that this would make this would not actually solve any use case. We could just invest individually. We don't need a platform for that. We don't need to create a platform for that. So then we talked about it, we brainstormed a bit, and currently prediction markets are going on in a very, they have the hype. So build something around that and also make the user experience quite easier. But currently the prediction markets that exist have a lot of Web3 jargon that people don't understand. The normal people don't understand. There's on-ramping, off-ramping that involves a lot of Web3 jargon. So we are trying to solve that using the Alchemy account kit, Google login. So these are the kind of changes that we've worked on right now.
We were pretty lucky. So we did shift very close to the end. But I guess we were agile in the way where we just had the basic Web3 onboarding using the account kit and also the on-ramping using MoonPay complete. So that was the only part we did first, right? Which is something it's not specific for your Web3 project. Every project we would do would use the account kit and the on-ramping. So we got that figured out. So we were pretty cool with that. So it was pretty easy to implement the specific use case. And I think we're in a pretty good place. We just implemented one of Alchemy's APIs, figured out how that worked. Super easy. And now we're going to move on to implement more APIs, finish the slide deck, and we should be in a really good place to get it done.
There's a little bit of stress about the completion of the project. And what I tried today was the breathwork thing that we practiced earlier in the wellness workshop. So it worked pretty well for me that day, and today also I'm feeling a lot good about that. Yeah, there is a bit of time crunch, mostly because we changed our project idea a lot, and I think we would be ready for the presentation. We're working quite fast and we have the smart contract ready. We are working on the front end and my other teammate is working on the PPT, so I guess we'll have it ready by tomorrow.
Where were you? What happened? We lost you.
Yeah, I was out of commission, that's for sure. Something in the water over there, you know? I was in Thai Traveler's clinic for about 12 hours yesterday.
What's up, Pool House hackers? I'm currently in the hospital, admitted on IV and antibiotics. They found traces of bacterial infection in my stomach lining. I felt extremely terrible for the last 42 hours, and I actually slept for the last 24 hours. I'm hoping that the antibiotics start working so I can come meet you guys. I can't wait to see what you guys are all building. Hope you guys are all having fun.
I've been out of commission for the last 40 hours. I must have ate something or drank something that was just bad.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know us, I'm Val. I'm part of Full House, and then we have. Thank you so much for coming. I will say that our builders have a submission deadline tomorrow, but we have some people who are very keen to present their projects. For those of you who want to present, you're welcome to connect your laptops and come up here and share what you've built for the Wii. I have somebody's video up here. Should I play it?
In the United States, if you bet, 24% of your winnings go into taxes. What if you could be betting on, let's say, Trump versus Biden, but instead of paying 24% tax if you win, you have that 24% go as a tax receipt to an NGO that everyone agrees on.
So yeah, we're using the Alchemy's accountant to get started and log in. Yes, this is when I click the get started button. We are redirected through Alchemy accountant, and then we use the account abstraction social login. We have our smart account wallet here. We also have the USDC balance, which I had on ramp basically earlier. So there are the bets that are going live. This one is disabled because the end tie is done. This is the one you can bet on right now. And basically it's showing how much is the yes pool, no pool, and you can enter the amount you want to bet. I've entered 9 here, and then I click yes. So that amount would it would use the Alchemy's APIs to basically approve USDC transfer on from my smart account to the contracts, and then it would actually transfer the USDC there to the contract. So I actually felt very relieved after presenting, because we almost got to the thoughts that we had about our project, and we implemented it in a good way, although there were some errors and stuff, but we managed to figure them out. We took help from Sahil and the team, and yeah, the project was at a very good point when we presented it. So I'm feeling a little great, very great actually.
So yeah, I was out of commission and my team was actually able to stick with the game plan. They were actually able to finish the project. Really stoked about that. I got back on board maybe 7 hours ago and really just dove in on the UI experience of it, made a landing page, just helped on the front end stuff while they continued to fix the back end stuff. And we got to present over the last week. I hope you guys enjoy our idea.
Okay, so here we are with our project. Yeah, you should make an account. You should transfer your funds to this smart wallet, which is secured by your email, your phone number, whatever you want. So if you believe in it, or phone number if you believe that we're going to go on like them soon, you should believe in that smart wallet as well. And that is how, yeah, we make sure, if you stop paying us, right? People also ask this question to us, like, how are you gonna know that someone died, right? So, like, we are a very simple service. We ask you like a couple of times, hey man, you're there, and if you don't respond, we'll consider it dead. So please respond those emails or phone numbers you enter, and we'll make sure if you're dead, we'll give your funds back to your parents and your kids. So that's pretty much it. This is really.
So yeah, I got AJ and Dan on my team. These dudes are awesome, brilliant minds. You know, really tried to empower AJ to use his voice and express his like enthusiasm behind creating this application. So I'm glad I got to be behind his vision and be a part of like creating what he thought was something beneficial to blockchain. And I thought the idea was awesome.
So yeah, basically if you log on, your smart account wallet, you get a dashboard. You can add people as beneficiaries to your wallet. You get a confirm you're alive button.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Okay, so yeah, here is our dashboard. Once you log in, your smart wallet is ready. Can you please go to the web page
Done? Oh, okay, yeah.
So, as you have NFTs and everything, we'll show you all your accounts information like you have in your Cherry account, and that way you know the funds are with you. So you okay, yeah, that's simple dashboard. You can look into it. And yes, right now I'm pretty much broke, right? I look like this is my account and I have no NFTs. So if somebody is interested, they will send me their Fuzzy Penguin or a Zuki, what they have, and yeah, and anything else, right? Anyway. Here we are, so we can see we are really balanced and we have the saving accounts, which is basically my smart wallet there, like we already using my thing. And yeah.
What APIs are we using?
Yeah, the APIs that we're using is, or of course, yeah, the is best, they provide anyone. The NFT APIs, yeah, let's go, LGB. Here we are. And the NFT APIs, the media APIs, we're pricing APIs, so yeah, if you're looking for that, you should check out. And at the end, this is Willy, and we want you to die in peace.
Thanks, guys.
How's it going?
Hi everyone, yeah. Aniki, hi Jonathan.
Hey guys, so
Yes,
I was
hey,
just
there we go.
figuring this stuff out. So the purpose of this call is, we have been reviewing all of these applications, and we're just doing these calls with everyone, and we wanted to let you know that you have not won the gas sponsorship bounty, because you have won all 3 bounties.
What the shit? What the shit?
You won that. You won all 3 bounties. You have the gas sponsorship and the Read APIs bounty and the account kit bounty. So congratulations.
Man, you shouldn't do that. You should start with the good news, right?
This is really exciting.
Oh, wow. Like all of do we have 3 bounties? I was like, okay, I think, wow.
That's
awesome.
right.
Awesome, guys.
I love waking up to good news.
Yes.
Essentially, we went back and forth on, is it okay if they win everything? Is it okay? And our team went through it and was like, the best projects should win.
Yeah.
And so that was the thing. So you won it all.
Wow, guys. Thanks.
We
Thanks a
love
lot.
how you used the APIs to, represent it in the form of a chart, and how you use the token API, the NFT API, and you guys had a working example, a fully working demo. So our team really, values that, working demos. And then also you guys used account kit for that. I also wanted to ask you guys, what are your plans with this going forward? I know you were planning to integrate an off-ramp service, and then I know you guys are pinging the user every 6 months or whatever the user sets. So did you guys have any plans to optimize that, or partnerships with governments to automatically verify that, or just your general thoughts on how you're thinking about this going forward?
Jonathan, you want to take this?
Sure. Yeah. Honestly, I think that coming back into real life, everyone is quite busy since we were in Thailand for so long. But this is super exciting news. Maybe this is what the push that we needed to actually conform together and just finish out those last little features that we would like to implement. I love the project. I loved working with these guys. They were really motivated to continue, even though we were up multiple nights for late hours.
7 a.m.
Yeah, so I can see the drive there. I really appreciate the team for really sticking it.
through. So I am fully game to continue on the project and just, really kind of solidify the application as it stands currently. That would be an awesome thing to do for sure.
Man, this week was really filled with a lot of fun activities, from wellness workshops to just the workshops in general. The panels that we had at BuildCon, all of it very informational, really cool blockchain stuff that I didn't know about, As for the hacking, I saw some pretty cool initiatives. I met some really cool friends. Joe Bell is super cool, invited me to Africa. I probably would never have gotten an opportunity or a pass to make it there. So I'm really stoked about that. And it shows how diverse this industry really is. So yeah, I'm grateful to be a part of this community, and for learning and for the experience of what we built. Building on the front end, it was another push to really just tap into my skills of learning how to become a front-end developer. Since my background is really in design focused, it's cool to see my design being implemented into actually making these front ends for these applications, and being in this environment where you are pressed for time, or you're trying to make it to this deadline and it's not a year's worth of time. You have 1 week or 3 days or 36 hours. You're let's get it done. So it's just, I love the thrill of that.
This week actually went by so fast, and I actually enjoyed this week a lot. I got to meet a lot of developers from my country as well, and also from the other countries. I felt that this was the kind of exposure I needed, going ahead in the development phase. Yeah, I mean, the people are really welcoming here, and the Web3 industry is also quite inclusive. The kind of the fear I felt before coming here was totally vanished after I met a lot of amazing people. So that is a kind of reflection that maybe you just overthink sometimes. Yeah.
I think the week was great. It's kind of sad it's going to the end. It was just a good time, met so many great people from Auth. It was a big investment on my part, to take time out of my internship and to buy a ticket. But I think every penny is worth it. And I just really enjoyed learning from all sorts of people, right? I even got to meet Nikhil.
Well, let me know if you need help, and we can intro you to the MoonPay team and the CM.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I also learned how to program properly with Auth, right? So using Auth API as an account kit. So it's quite rich in the experience. And a part of me is kind of sad that I won't get to do it again. They say that no 2 days are the same, and I wish I had more days like these. There's not a lot of industries and not a lot of eras in the world that have this type of luxury, but I'm happy to say that people in Web3 in today's day and age have that. So thank you very much. Yeah, awesome.